If you're interested in learning how you can make the air in your home or office actually disinfect itself and your surfaces, I can explain it in just 3 minutes. In this whiteboard presentation, I'm going to teach you how the organic ionization of particles in your air destroys surface and airborne germs, starting with what ions are and how they're made, how they keep your ductwork clean, how Cascade ionization disinfects the air and surfaces in your living space, and also explain how ions destroy viruses on the molecular level. Air that flows in your ductwork is full of particles like water vapor and oxygen. When these particles come in contact with a Cascade ionizer, they are made positively or negatively charged by a natural process that adds or removes an electron. This is the same process that occurs in nature at waterfalls and thunderstorms. Once these organic particles saturate your ductwork, they continually disinfect and eliminate the need for costly duct cleanings. These ions then cascade into your living space, where they remove dust and disinfect your air, as well as surfaces like doorknobs, chairs, desktops, and touchscreens and laptops and tablets. Now let's take a closer look at how ions neutralize harmful viruses. In a two-step process, negative and positive ions attach to germs, pulling them down from your breathing zone. They then neutralize viruses by breaking down the hydrogen bonds in their outer shell. Let's take a closer look. In the first step of the process, ions cause the dust in your air to bond into larger clumps that get caught in your filter instead of blowing through it or just floating in your air. Once trapped in the filter, the virus comes in contact with polarized water and oxygen ions that begin to pull the hydrogen out of the virus. As the virus is bombarded by positive and negative ions, its hydrogen is removed and the virus is no longer able to replicate. This process is effective in removing viruses as well as bacteria, mold, dust, and pollen. These are all harmful pollutants that bond to dust and linger in your air for up to 20 hours. To quickly recap, the process begins at the ionizer, where oxygen particles are naturally polarized. The positive and negative ions then cascade into your space, where they attack and displace indoor air pollution that then gets caught in your air filter and neutralized. Now you can see how any space can be safeguarded against harmful pathogens using the O2 Defense Cascade ionization system. I'd like to thank you for sitting through this whiteboard presentation and encourage you to visit www.o2def.com to learn all the ways O2 Defense can safeguard you from dangerous airborne pollution.